Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 22 of my TTM returns, and we got, I think, 7 successes since Tuesday to share with you. We got 3 in on Tuesday, nothing back yesterday, and then 4 today, if I remember correctly. I am going to start off with a failure, though. This sucked. Got back 0 of 2. Well, I got back both my cards unsigned from MLB pitcher Cole Hamels. No reason given as to why. I think I tried a home address that some other people had been using. Obviously, he's not signing through there anymore. I think it took about a year to get those back unsigned. So at least I have the cards back. It just stinks to not have the cards signed. But we'll get into the successes. First one here. I do not know how long this took. I imagine it was sent sometime within the last year or so, but I don't have any record of it anywhere of when it was sent out. This is a 3 of 3, I'm guessing, return from former NHL goaltender Jeff Hackett. So I did already have Hackett's autograph in my collection from a gift I received several years ago as part of a large lot of signed hockey cards. The autograph is a little bit questionable. It does match kind of his style of signing, but it looks very simplified and almost kind of lazy. So I don't know. There's a chance it could be secretarial. I know I've got good ones that were signed in person, so I at least have those to fall back on. I'm not 100% sure. Everyone else seems to think that they're good coming back. I might have to just look into it more. Maybe he's just simplified his signature over the years. But either way, glad to get something back. Hopefully they are legit. Next one is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 15 days from the men's lacrosse coach for Merrimack College. This is coming in from Mike Morgan. Forgot to do some research on these guys before making the video, so I don't really have too much to say about him. Just another Division I coach that I've been able to get back. The men's lacrosse season has just started. A couple teams have already played their first games, so season's got started there. We'll be able to finally start watching and following how these guys are doing for the season. Then we've got another college baseball coach that came in from Tuesday. They're about to start their season here in about a week or so. This is a 2 of 2 success in 53 days from Lamar head coach Will Davis. He's there on the right. Signed both of these photos. This one did smear off a little bit on the envelope, but not too bad. I've definitely had worse that have been signed and smeared off a bit. Then we got the 4 from today. First one here is coming back from a former NASCAR crew chief. I've gotten him a couple times. I think the last time I got him, he was working with Front Row Motorsports, but I believe he is no longer involved as an active crew chief. I don't know if he's involved in NASCAR still, but 2 of 2 return in 10 days from Donnie Wingo. He's been a really, really good signer for years, so knew that when I finally sent these off, that should be getting those back. Then we've got another college lacrosse coach here. This is a nice return. I'm going to count it as a 2 of 2 because the way that he signed it in the additional greeting card isn't the same as the signature that he gave, but it is a really nice piece to add to the collection. But this return's cool because I had a lot of trouble finding an address for this university. So the fact that it came back at all is really, really cool. But this is a 2 of 2 plus greeting card return in 16 days from Mount St. Mary's men's lacrosse coach Tom Gravani, something like that. So he signed the back of these photos. I think I've gotten these two figured out as far as what he wrote. The one on the right, my sincere appreciation. The one on the left with humble gratitude. And then he included the greeting card like I mentioned. He signed that just as Coach G. Stay well plus thank you again. I think that's supposed to be like Mount St. Mary or something. And then Landon, many thanks for your support. I'm very humbled by your request. The 2023 season looks promising, plus could be a championship run. We still have some work to do after our Navy battle. Okay, so I actually can read this. I was having a hard time figuring out what he wrote down earlier, but rereading it again, I think I've got it figured out. So they did lose their opening matchup to Navy, but it's still a long season, so hopefully they can do well. But that was a cool return to get, especially since I was having such a tough time finding an address that would work. Then we've got a former women's volleyball head coach. She signed 2 of 2 in 17 days. This is coming back from 40-year coach for Texas State, Karen Chisholm. So this photo didn't turn out as good. I think either the pen that she was using was starting to die or hadn't been used in a while and was just starting to work. But this one came out a lot better. But like I said, she coached at Texas State for 40 years. One of the winningest all-time Division I coaches. I think she's one of like 4 Division I coaches to win 900 games with one school. I don't remember exactly where she ranks in the all-time wins, but she is definitely up there. Not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she didn't win any NCAA championships, but I know she won some conference championships, so that might be enough to get her in. But cool to get that one. Got it back rather quickly. And we are going to finish off this TTM video with a NFL return. This is coming back from a coaching staff member of one of the playoff teams. He is a former NFL quarterback. He is a NCAA national title winner and 2-time Heisman finalist. He also had a not-so-glorious moment earlier this year, having a little bit of a freak out in the coach's booth during one of the, I think it was a primetime game that happened. But this is a 2 of 2 success coming in from Bills offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey. So he signed both of the photos that I sent. Got one of him with the Bills, another one of him with his time at Miami. I've been wanting to send to him for some time. Been hearing about him working his way up in the coaching ranks. Finally got around to it. I don't recall seeing too many returns from him, at least recently. So I did have a rookie card that I was going to send, but I decided to hold off on it. Maybe if I do decide to send it out, I'll probably take a chance on it. But I just wanted to at least get a request out to him and just take a shot, see what happens. But really cool to get him. I know there was some buzz about him potentially getting maybe a head coaching job. Don't think that'll happen this year, because if he was, I feel like either the teams with vacancies would have already hired him. But maybe sometime down the road. But really cool return there. Again, a college football legend, and played some NFL quarterback. He was in the CFL, didn't make any passes or anything, just backup duties and whatnot. But he did pretty well as an offensive coordinator. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.